played with a lot of grit. Do you think at the end it was just a matter of the Caps out-talenting you in the series?
No, I don't know. I don't think anybody falls back on that. I thought, bottom line is I think both teams competed very hard. At the end of the day, they made a couple more plays throughout the series than we did, and that's probably the difference.
Was a big difference today, the 5-on-3 not coming through?
Well, both teams had significant 5-on-3s today, and neither team scored. But from our standpoint, obviously that's one point where we could have pushed the momentum our way.
In general, was it more the things that you guys didn't do, or the things they took away from you that went more for 20?
I think a little bit of everything. I give their penalty kill a lot of credit. Their PK is a pressure PK. They're very disciplined. They're very much in sync together. They did a good job.
The Guns weren't able to make the impression that they would have liked. How much of that is fatigue, injury, Caps just shutting them down? What's the breakdown there?
Well, I don't know. It's in terms of adding all of that up, it's a tough time to do it 30 minutes after. But I'm sure there's some of a lot of those, all of those factors are partially, at play. We've pushed awful hard here for the last 3-4 months. If you look all the way back to, somewhere around January 1st, January 5th, I mean, it's been a hard push for us. We haven't been able to take our foot off the gas, but I don't think there won't be one guy in our room that rests on that. We came into the series to win the series. We came into today's game to win Game 6 and move on to Game 7. So, we came up short of that.
Steve, what did you learn about Alex Ovechkin in this series?
I thought he played a hell of a series. He was a physical two-way player. He affected every game, whether or not it was offensively.
What positives can you take from the series and put them into next year?
Give me a couple days on that. I think there's a lot of positives, but like I said, right now the one outstanding fact is we came. I don't know if many people gave us an opportunity in this series, but there wasn't one guy in our room that thought that our season would end during this series. I mean, we came in with a mentality and a confidence to go out and do the job and win the series. And like I said, we came up short of that goal. So we'll take a couple days and look at the positives, of which, there's going to be a great number of positives. But, our first and foremost, our goal was to get to Game 7.
You said early in the series you felt that Giroux and Simmons were playing well at the 5-on-5, just not finishing. Did you see that at the end of the series too, or did you think that they were being affected by other things?
Well, there's, I guess the easy way, that you can possibly look at it is you look at stats, right? I don't buy that. Those guys were our leaders, and they played extremely hard, throughout this series. I'm sure the results aren't exactly what they would want. And as I said, the end result for our team with the loss tonight is not the result that we wanted. But those guys have been absolute warriors for us all the way through.
Did you as a coach try to do anything can you do anything to try to free them in some way? Or do you just say, hey, they're playing hard, they've been there for us all year, we got to count on it kind of just being free on its own?
No, I mean, we tried doing, there's some different things, but you can look at a lot of matchups and worry about that. There's different little things that can be done. I mean, switching up a line combination here or there. Tonight we tried to get a little boost in the third period by switching up those combinations and changing the rhythm a little bit. We had a pretty good push in the third, just not quite enough. I mean, those guys, their group defended extremely well.